simply cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Vítajte, milí diváci, u ďalšieho dielu z vynikajúcej hry Hogwarts Legacy. Budeme pokračovať ďalej. No a čo nás čaká, čo nás neminie, samozrejme, dá sa povedať, že posúvanie týchto guličiek a musíme získať nejaké body. Napríklad, môžeme začať prvou guličkou. OK, máme 30 bodov. To vôbec nie je zlé, milí diváci. Musíme dávať pozor, aby sme to nedržali príliš dlho, lebo potom sa nám to dostane mimo tej 50-ky, chápeš?
That's it.
OK.
Very good.
No, teraz neviem, je to medzi, takže mám 300 bodov.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Tak ktorá?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Takže poďme na to, musíme vyhrať.
Here we go.
Jak mám vedieť, že ktorú mám zobrať tu? Ja aj teraz idem na radu, chápem. Ona má 30 bodov, kámo. To bude ťažké. Musíme dať viacej ako 30 bodov.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Dúfam, že nemám nulu za toto.
Let us see this.
OK, mám rovnako bodov zatiaľ. Počkaj, ona ma vybere preč? Čo to teraz znamená? OK. Prečo mám 50? Ona mi pomohla. OK, však akože môžeme si aj pomáhať. Nemám žiadny problém. OK, mám 80. Ona dá teraz 50-ku, kámo. Ale ak správne počítam, tak mne stačí 30 bodov, aby som to dorovnal. Takže nemusím moc riskovať, chápeš? Ale ja to pre istotu vyhrám, samozrejme, prečo nie? Víťazstvo patrí nám, milí diváci. Dokázali sme to. A keby nám ona nepomohla, tak by to bolo možno ináč trocha. Čo spravil? Nepochopil som ho?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
To ešte ťažšie, oveľa.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
To dá príliš pomaly. Ono to prejde, kámo! Ono to prejde na 50-ku, to je naskriptované, však to išlo tak pomaly, jak neskutočne pomaly. Tak to ti neverím. No, ako myslíš, kamoško? Ja to spravím filištínsky, teraz sleduj. Kápeš? Tiež 50 bodov pre Hufflepuff. Narazíš, yes. Čo sa to deje? To je nefér, kámo. Však to ju malo dať mimo trasu, mimo to ihrisko. Mne sa to nezdá, to je nejaké spravené, aby mala nejakých presne veľa bodov, alebo čo. Takže my teraz pôjdeme na to takto, sleduj. Ďalších 50 bodov pre Hufflepuffíka. Prekonaj toto, kamoško. Ináč čo sa stane, keď ma vyhodí z tej trasy, že by s tou jej gúľou vyhodila moju. Asi... Ona to robí na schvál, sleduj to. OK, má 30 bodov iba. Takže mne stačí dať 30 bodov a vyhral som. Koľko som dal? Dal som 20, aj tak som vyhral. Aj tak som vyhrala. Hehehehe.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
2000 bodov pre Hufflepuff. Víťazíme ako úplne navždy. Naša škola bude vyvesená medzi školami celého sveta a bude povedané, že to je najlepšia škola na svete. Teda, pardon, fakulta Hufflepuffovská špeciálna.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
OK.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Ja svietim jak slnko, kámo, tunak. Čo mám tu bielu? Kámo, jak slnko.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Čo to? Čo? Čo to je? Je to Uagando? Alebo to je Uganda? To je dosť veľký rozdiel, kámo.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
To je nejaká iná škola.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding
Ja som proste
Thank
zvedavý.
you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Ja na ňo použijem Leviosu, kámo, a uvidí, jak s ním sa chcem rozprávať. Sleduj to. Leviosa je pripravená, kamoško, pane učiteli. Čo to nefunguje? Skúsime na to druhého. Dobre, ideme sa rozprávať.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
OK, díkes, kamoško. Teraz sme jeden z najsilnejších čarodejov na tejto škole.
Yeah, you're the new student, aren't you?
Prečo to nikde funguje?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate.
Musíme byť zdvorilí, chápeš?
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Dobre. Nový úkol k dispozícii. Pozrieme na mape. Takže nový úkol je tu. Výsliho po vyučovaní. Okay. Takže nejakých 10 minút máme čas, kým sa tam dopravíme, lebo samozrejme Musím použiť na tú knihu nebezpečný spell.
Almost.
Počkaj, to není ono.
Revelio.
Never thought I'd witness Sebastian lose a duel.
Už sa tu u mne šušká. To je naozaj kvalitná vec. To som kde? Počkaj, to som asi niekde zle išiel. OK, skúsime to vyšprintovať celé. Potom poďme tady auto, nice. Počkaj, tu je nejaká krabička. Tu mi ukazuje, že tu niečo je? Neviem. Uvidíme. Jaký to je šprint zaujímavý s tou húľkou. Nemôžem mu nejako schovať? OK, tak sa dá aj mieriť. To som aj doteraz nevedel, nevadí. Dobre, čiže tu máme ísť dole. Sem. 50 metrov. To je stále ďaleko. Mal som sa nejako tam vyportiť asi. Nie je tu ísť peší. Ale nevadí, už tam budeme. Koľko ešte? 50, 49, 46. No, tak moment. Máme stať auto, myslíš? Asi nie, to je vonku možno. Počkaj, tu sú dvere. Aha. Prepáčte, kontrola cestovných lístkov. Ja aj môžem ísť aj vonkajškom. Nice. Ja si myslím, že už sme takmer tam. Buď to je tady auto. A je to tady auto, okej.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Ten má normálne jak droty v hlave.
Oh,
To by mohol byť elektrikár, nepotreboval by ani žiadnu elektrinu.
Ah, there you are.
There you are. A ticho.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Akurát nedávno som čítal, že ten, čo hral Harryho Pottera, tak ale 70 húlek týchto zlomil počas natáčania. Ale preto, že on s nimi pupunoval. Bum, 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 bum. OK, sem pripravená vyraziť.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Neviem, že čo si akože mám si vybrať, kto pôjde so mnou.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ja si môžem dať ležák? Však to je pivo, kámo. Ja mám dosť rokov na to? Káš? No to neviem úplne. Dobre, mám sa hlásiť niekomu. OK. Bum. Á, tuto to je. Nice.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Vôbec som nepochopil, že prečo musím. Mám zobrať...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
OK, čiže musím zobrať tie stránky, čo lietajú. Čiže ja už som to skúsil raz urobiť. Počkaj, tu je 20. Čo to tu je? Ohnivý šuriken. OK, má to celkom dobré tento. To sa mi páči, táto hra, kamoško. Čo mám toto urobiť?
Revelio.
Môžem tu niečo spraviť? Tu sa schovávajú nebezpeční dikobrazy. OK, neviem, čo to znamená. Ideme pozrieť tú stránku. No to je ako keby bolo hentam. Dáme si M-ku a uvidíme, kde to je. Takže. Čo sa tu vypol, nebodaj? Tú úlohu. To by som teda nechcel vypnúť, popravde. Ja som mu vypol. Haha. OK, to sa mi nepáči. A to je vždy protokol úkolů. No, toto chceme robiť. Už som to obnovil. Jo, už som to obnovil. Čiže... Tak pre istotu som to zrušil znova. Jak si tam mám dať bod tohto, že tam chcem ísť? Či ono mi to dáva, že kde to je aj tak asi. OK. Tu je 17 napísané, ale tu nie je tu. Tu je! A jak ho dostanem dole? Ohnivý šuriken musím použiť. Wingardium Heesiosu. Čo mám na to použiť? Aký spell? Možno 4 by som mohol použiť. Aha! To by šlo, milí diváci, fajnoví! OK, musíme získať ešte tú druhú. Tá by mala byť niekde tuto.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Tu je niekde hore. Dobrý deň, slečná.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Čiže ja.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
To budem asi ja, kamoško.
I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Dobre. Ale ja potrebujem tu... Ja tu potrebujem získať niečo iné, kámo. Tam je tá stránka. Ohnivý šuriken. Kde je?
Brilliant.
Prastaré. Neviem, čo som chcel povedať. Čo to je? Môžem nejak otvoriť? Asi nemôžem. Pán tu niečo namaloval.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Dobrý deň, pane. Dobre, milí diváci, dúfam, že sa vám ďalší diel z tejto vynikajúcej páčil. Ďakujem veľmi pekne za vašu pozornosť.